Hello and welcome to ICANN Media. We are coming to you from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. We are just outside of Canada Place where a huge conference is going on called Globe 2014. I'm your host, Rob Hislop, and over the next couple of days we're going to be heading into the conference, taking in some of the many sessions and talking to some of the keynote speakers. Some of the topics discussed: changing energy landscapes and responsible resource management. Now, there are over 250 plus speakers, world leaders in their industry, talking here over the next 3 days. 50 plus countries are represented, and there are over 300 exhibitors at the trade show. We are going to give you a taste of what Globe 2014 has in store. It's a pleasure now to introduce you to Alberta's new Energy Minister, Diana McQueen. Thank you very much for joining us here on ICANN Media.
Glad to be here with you.
You were talking today about a proposed or a potential national energy program, strategy, which we don't have yet.
Not a national energy program. Those are not good words in Alberta. Right. A Canadian energy strategy. Right. And so, and not just proposed, it's a strategy that we've been working on for a few years now, as there are premiers across the country have been working towards, and how do we come together as a nation and really talk about all of the energy opportunities that we have as each province and territory to supply global interests. And so it really has been great to be able to come today and to speak about that with other ministers.
Is this something that's going to help? I mean, you could argue it's going to help Canada. What would it mean for Alberta as well? Yeah,
it does help all of us as provinces and territories. What it does is getting us talking about, first of all, a recognition of each province and territory, what we have to offer, and an understanding across Canada what an energy superpower from many perspectives that we are. And then on regional projects, whether it's in British Columbia for us with regards to market access to the West Coast, or across Eastern Canada with regards to the East pipelines that we want to have for Eastern access as well. It talks about what are the benefits, not just for Alberta, but what do these mean in jobs and opportunities in other provinces across the nation? And then, of course, what does it mean for Canadians as a whole as benefits? So they've been really a great opportunity for us first to talk and discuss, but then to really work on the regional concrete projects that we want to. And for us, the huge piece in Alberta, of course, is market access. But there's benefits for many others in the other provinces as we go there for jobs creation as well.
Right. When it comes to market access, is it important that we get farther away from the United States when it comes to, just as far as having more customers?
Yeah, so any of us that have been in business, you want more than one customer. We really value the United States and the partnership and the trade that we do there. But for us, as we're growing the oil sands, we want to make sure that we have access to the European market, to the East, and the Asian market to the West. Those are extremely important for Alberta. And the reason it is for Alberta and Canadians is that we get the highest value then for our products on the return on the products.
It's interesting. We often hear when we're trying to convince the Americans that it's good to get oil from Alberta or Canada, we say it's because we're not a volatile place. Yet I read one quote where it said we need to make sure we diversify because of the volatility of American politics.
Well, Albertans really it's a great place to do business in Canada. Certainly we value with the United States there. For us, we really look at it as how do we make sure that we're always looking for more opportunities in trade, whether it be in oil and gas, forestry, agriculture. We want to make sure that we're trading with the world, and we enjoy the partnership in the United States. But it's so important for the value of return of the investment for on the resources for Albertans that we have more trading partners.
A National Post article said shortly after you got the post that you are now in the most important energy portfolio in the country. Do you see it as such?
It's an extremely important role to have. I really value the opportunity to have this and take the role very, very seriously. But it's one that we work together as energy ministers across the province, and certainly and with my colleagues and all of our premier and all of our colleagues, it's important, but the whole team is important as well. And so this is a very important ministry right now as we look at what's happening globally and what we have to offer as a province. So it's a great responsibility and one that I'm very honored to have.
And you were the Environment Minister. What do you bring to this portfolio, having been in that portfolio?
Yeah, and I really enjoyed being the Environment SRD Minister, but it's really, as we develop our resources, it's two sides of the same coin. So we all want to make sure that we have a strong economy, that we develop the resources, but we also want to do it in a responsible manner. So having the background from ESRD, from the Environment Ministry, is so important for me as we make development decisions in energy, that we're looking at the whole picture.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
We've been chatting with Diana McQueen, Alberta's Energy Minister.